So in today's video, I'm going to talk through how you can increase your e-commerce sales by honestly at least 50%, maybe even up to 100% per month, the easy way, on easy mode. And it's something so simple that a lot of e-commerce brand founders that I speak with just don't have the experience or foresight to understand. Okay, so this is off the back of myself co-founding e-commerce business in 2013 with my brother. We left our corporate jobs, started from the kitchen bench, bootstrapped the entire business the whole way through. The business has since gone on to do multiple seven figures per year, and I've also helped a couple of hundred e-commerce business hit record revenue months, whether it's their first 10k, 20k, etc., a month and beyond. So what I want to talk through is this concept of easy mode. Okay, it's such a simple thing within your business that if you can be on top of things, it's so easy to implement and execute, and the results pay ridiculous dividends. And this is the concept or practice of like what I would call relevance. Okay, so let me just explain that for a second. So when we're looking at, say, a yearly calendar, there are periods of time throughout the year that are of relevance to people based on that month or that season, let's call it. Okay, I'll use Christmas as an example, right? The season of December is, or the month of December and season is actually Christmas time. Okay, that is a relevant period of time that people can actually relate to, specifically customers. But you could no doubt look at your calendar that is relevant to your target demographic and see, I would say, at least 6 out of those 12 months taken up by a specific relevant period. It could be Black Friday, could be end of financial year, could be Easter, could be Mother's Day, Father's Day, etc. I mean, I've just reeled off 5 or 6 for you right there, let alone going into the weeds of your specific demographic, okay? You're going to have industry-specific things, whether you're in fitness or health or teachers or whatever industry or niche you're actually in. But the difference that this can make, and something that we call specificity, meaning like for you at your point in time during this period of time, can make the world of difference when it comes to sales. Okay, and we've just been through this with a client. I've just done a bit of a case study who has set something up specifically for this. Now, what this looks like is firstly preparing. Understanding what is on your calendar, understanding the periods of time that are coming up, and being prepared and planning accordingly to then go and take the action and execute. The lazy e-commerce brand founders are always on the back foot, always reactive, never taking the initiative, and always making excuses about why something hasn't been done or why it could have been done better. They are, I wouldn't say happy, but they are satisfied with letting themselves off the hook because they don't have enough time. They've got a 9 to 5 and they still want to start this side hustle, but they don't have time or family commitments, or even they're in their business full time and they still don't have the time. It doesn't matter what the excuse, everyone's got something, but it's up to you and to take personal responsibility for the actions that you take, because you know what? Your market doesn't care what you've got on. All they see is what you're presenting, the action that you're taking, and inevitably you're going to get the rewards for that. Okay. So we take responsibility for everything that we do. Every client that comes through my paid communities, the Ecom Blueprint and Up-Level Mastermind, take full responsibility for their actions and therefore their results, good, bad, or otherwise. And so when we talk about planning and preparation, this is a huge thing. And it's probably not a new thing that you've heard about, and you're probably saying to yourself right now, I know I should be more planned, I should be doing more planning, I should be doing X, Y, Z. Go and do it. Okay, no one's going to do it for you. It actually just takes a bit of that routine, a bit of grit initially to actually establish that routine, and then it becomes easy after that. It becomes rinse and repeat. And so if you could basically say to yourself, this one thing, this planning effort, this execution can increase my sales by 50 to 100%, would you do it? Just ask yourself that question. Chances are you would, right? So this is why I'm talking about this specifically, because again, I've had a pretty real conversation with some clients in the community about this recently. And so if we can relate this to, say, a Christmas period, what that basically looks like is, okay, in November, you're looking, say, 30 days in the future. What does December look like? What assets do I need? What marketing do I need to create? What does that customer journey look like? And we typically talk about this in 4 stages. So you've got your, say, offer. Okay, what am I doing? Right, let's call it Christmas. I'm going to do some bundles. I'm going to do a collection. I'm going to do some, specials, whatever it might be. Then you've got your timelines. So that again might be month of December or up to the 15th, last shipping or free express shipping. Okay, it depends on what you want to do. And then you've got your platforms, which means your marketing platforms. So is it email? Is it socials? Is it ads? Okay, probably all 3. And then my assets, which is your website and your socials. So what is your website going to look like? Are you going to change your logo on your Instagram page, for example, a little Santa hat, make it relevant? Having relevance works absolute magic, because what happens is you're planning for a specific offer and timeline, and then it's actually reflective in all of your marketing material and conducive to and congruent to the assets that you're actually pushing people to. Think about the alternative. If you had one piece of that puzzle, if in your marketing you're like, yep, we've got a Christmas sale on, get all these amazing things, and people click through to your site and there's nothing to do with Christmas on there, that's the equivalent of someone printing in a magazine, Christmas sale, come into my store. You go to the store and you're like, where's the sale? There's no posters up, there's no shelves, shelves that are Christmas related. There's no bundles, there's no offers. It's very confusing. There's no congruency. And so when you plan for this, which is the whole point of planning well in advance, you can actually commit and then just tick the boxes of what you need to do, right? Build the banner, build the pop-up, build the email flow specific for my Christmas period. Of course, insert the blank of what period of time it actually is. But you'd be amazed at how effective this is. And secondly, be amazed how easy it actually is over time, because you only really need to create the assets once an entire year. You got the assets again, maybe some updates here and there, maybe a couple more alternative strategies or placements of these assets, right? But you basically just have to create the effort and have the willingness to do so. And obviously, as I mentioned before, have the planning and execution to do so as well. But I can tell you from real world examples, real world case studies, this stuff will increase your sales by 50 to 100%. Almost immediately, almost within those first 30 days. Okay. The relevance to the specific point in time, specific to your target demographic, is everything. The devil is in the details. As I said, think about the alternative. You might have been in this boat where you're like, I think it's going to be a busy time. I think I should maybe talk about Christmas gifts and stocking fillers and whatever anyone else, you say for your specific brand. But there's a difference between being fully committed and fully taking action versus I think and I hope this works out. I've been on the other side. I've been in the place where it's like, I hope this works out. I think it's okay. And then you get to the end of the month or you get to the end of the week and you're like, oh yeah, I just didn't have time to do that. Or yeah, I could have done better on that. Or I should have gone earlier. We've all been there. Honestly, no matter what stage you're at, you still don't get rid of those thoughts and feelings because every action is subjective, right? My level of speed and action taking is different from yours and the next person. So we can always improve and get better at and be more urgent with and take more action and do things quicker. Always can. And it's got to be done with a positive willingness, right? So by doing something initially is the most important thing. And then year on year on year or season on season or month on month, improving upon that is the most important. Okay. But I can tell you with this intent, with this relevance, like I started this video with, the relevance specific to your target demographic, you will see an absolute world of difference. Rather than being the same shop front, the same storefront, the same products, the same layout, the same colors all the time, all year round for years on end, it does not get the results that you're after. Okay. By being dynamic, being specific, having relevance to your target demographic and being excited by and creating promotions for, you will see some seriously fast results. Okay. So I hope this has sunk in with you. This is what people are doing in my community based on obviously my experience and my training. And it's urgent, right? We need to lead with intent. We need to lead our customers to what we want them to do. And that's to buy our stuff so that we can make more contribution. We can serve more customers. We can actually be profitable and make money to do more of that. All right. So that we can actually be able to be successful within ourselves, but then share that with others, serve more customers, help more people if that's what your goal is, whatever your goal actually specifically is. Okay. So look, I hope this message has been valuable for you. Hopefully it's been practical for you as well, that you can start to understand the bigger picture of business. We do not want to be doing things on a daily basis just in time. We need to be planning to execute to get the results. And it is amazing how fast this can happen. Just trust me on that. Trust the process. Okay. So look, I hope this was valuable for you. If it was, I'd love a like, love a subscribe. If you want to know more about how we help e-commerce brands, you can click on the link below, check it all out. But nonetheless, I really hope that this was a valuable video for you. Thanks for making it till the end, and I'll catch you in the next one. See ya.